Good morning. Welcome to Breakfast with Bernie, filmed live in my First Bank studio and brought to you by Papa John's. Better ingredients, better pizza, Papa John's. Well, it's nice to be back from vacation and it's good to see you again. Thanks for all of your comments on my Greatest Living Cardinals series. Hey, we're reaching the late stages of an exciting race in the NL Central with the Cardinals leading the Pirates by a half game and the Reds by 3.5 games. The two wildcard format means that all three teams will likely qualify for the postseason, and that does reduce some of the drama here. But there is pressure on all three teams, and I believe the pressure comes in three different forms based on these teams. Let's take a look. First, the Pirates. I believe there's less pressure on Pittsburgh than St. Louis or Cincinnati. Why? Because the Pirates haven't had a winning season or made the playoffs since 1992. The Pirates will absolutely finish this season with a winning record, and they'll almost certainly be in the postseason. Sure, the Pirates would like to win the division, but let's be real here. Just making the playoffs will be a heralded and significant achievement for a franchise that's been dormant and irrelevant since '92. The Pirates' pressure is limited to one area: avoid a devastating collapse that would open a potential wildcard slot for Arizona or Washington. Next, the Reds. I believe there's more pressure on the Reds than any of these three contenders. Here's why. The Reds won the division in 2010 and 2012, and they have nothing to show for it. They haven't won a playoff series, and they're 2-6 in the postseason. After making sizable payroll investments in Aroldis Chapman, Joey Votto, Brandon Phillips, Jay Bruce, and others, the Reds have yet to make any kind of mark in October. Another early postseason ejection would only increase the anxiety level and the depression in Cincinnati. I'll talk about the Cardinals next, but first, when the Cardinals win, as they did dramatically Monday, you will receive 40% off the regular menu price items at papajohns.com. Enter the promo code CARDSWIN, and every time you do this, Papa John's will donate 10% of your order sale price to the Siteman Cancer Center. Thank you. All right, I've talked about the Pirates and the Reds. Let's get to the Cardinals. What about the pressure on the local team? In St. Louis, it's all about expectations. The Cardinals are the division royalty, and losing is basically unacceptable. Since Bill DeWitt Jr. took over as the owner in 1996, the Cardinals have won 57 postseason games, second only to the Yankees in Major League Baseball. With the Cardinals winning those 57 games, the other teams in the NL Central, Reds, Pirates, Brewers, and Cubs, have combined to win only 14 postseason games since '96. That's how big the gap is. The Cardinals have more pedigree and experience, so the standards are much higher here than in Cincinnati or Pittsburgh. Given the Cardinals' strong history of success and their passionate fan base, failure is simply more painful here. Losing the division to the Pirates would be disappointing given the Cardinals' fan support, their resources, and winning tradition. The Pirates and Reds, in my opinion, won't care as long as they make the playoffs. I think the expectation level is different in St. Louis. Losing the Central would place the Cardinals in the treacherous position of having to play in that coin flip playoff game, one game. Why put yourselves at risk? It's getting hot out there, and no, I'm not talking only about the rising St. Louis temperatures. That's it from the First Bank studio. Thanks to Papa John's. We'll be back here with more tomorrow on STLtoday.com.